Okay, how can you tell if someone who talks a great game is actually good at what they do? Kia ora, everyone. I'm Nathan Rose. I am a lead Power Platform consultant and Microsoft MVP here in beautiful Auckland, New Zealand. So last night I was having dinner with some friends, and afterwards a few of us were messing around on the piano, as you do. So one of my friends is at the piano, and I give her the name of a song to play. She asks me how it goes, and I tell her, oh, look, it's a CFG chord progression, 4/4 time, break the chords. She looks at me and she says, Nathan, I have absolutely no idea what you just said to me. Now, based on this story, you might think that my friend is a musical novice and that I've been hanging around the recording studios of Nashville and LA for decades. But it might surprise you to know that my friend is an award winning musician. She's incredibly good at what she does. The only reason she doesn't know the terms is that she's self taught. She hasn't learned the music theory terms, but she can actually do the things that are important. She can perform, she can compose, she can play. In fact, the only reason I know the terms is that my mom gave me Music Theory for Dummies, which I geeked out on last month. So, what does this mean for you? Well, invariably, when you're hiring, you'll come across individuals who are incredibly compelling and charismatic. They talk a great game. But how do you tell if they can actually do the things that you're hiring for? Well, simply put, I'd ensure that you include a practical assessment in your hiring methodology. Push people to practically demonstrate the things that they're talking about. If you're hiring devs, give them a coding exercise. If you're hiring consultants or solution architects, give them an opportunity to present a solution design or run a mock workshop or something like that. This will help you cut through the people who are just good talkers, as well as giving opportunities to individuals who may not be the most charismatic or compelling, but are actually good at doing the job. They'll help you avoid overlooking key talent that you may not have noticed just because they're not as charismatic, compelling in the room, that type of thing. Let me share why this is important. So several years ago, I worked for an organization who made a high-profile executive hire. This individual was incredibly charismatic and compelling. Unfortunately, they were completely unable to execute on the ideas that they espoused. They ended up costing the organization millions of dollars in a failed transformation project. And the worst part is, this was entirely avoidable. Had the board simply pushed deeper, asked some hard questions, and asked for a practical demonstration of some of the things this individual was talking about, this probably never would have happened in the first place. So to wrap up, uh, the best way to cut through the talk, cut through the clutter, see who's actually good at doing the job that you're hiring for is to give them a practical assessment. This will help you avoid people who talk a big game, as well as helping you avoid overlooking people who may be really good at what they do. They just aren't necessarily the most charismatic or compelling. So that's it from me. Thanks so much for watching. Go do something awesome today, and I'll talk to you soon.